everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, welcome. And if you've joined me through YouTube, make sure that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. And if you're joining me through my Facebook group, make sure that you have given StreamYard permission in order to, so that I can see who you are when I'm making comments. And just be aware, you're watching this on a replay, that this is actually part of a live presentation. So in any event, I may be making comments, and that's just because I'm either welcoming or talking to the different people that have dropped on here. Good morning, Lorraine. I'm so glad to see you here. So it's card sketch number 134. This one's we're going to go in kind of some unorthodox Christmas cards, Christmas colors. And honestly, this might be one of my last Christmas cards. You know, I say it might be one of my last, but you know, I just might decide that I have to do another one there as well. So card sketch number 134. Let's jump on down to well, first of all, if you live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, I'd love to be your demonstrator. I will also send you a catalog. I have sent out the new J to A catalogs and the celebration catalogs. But by all means, I can send out more. I've got lots of them on hand. So if you are needing one, just reach out to me and I can make sure that I can get one in the mail for you. And also just a reminder that the cutoff for your creativity weights in my monthly card club is this Sunday, tomorrow at midnight Pacific time. So if you are interested in something like that, by all means. Also, I do a paper share, and I mean, not just a paper, a product share. So I do embellishments, I do ribbons, and I do designer series paper. I have that out. I've sent out links for those to sign up. The product share, the cutoff is actually, I think, January the 2nd, because I really can't take payment on it until before. But in any event, if you do live in Canada and want to partake in that, just let me know as well. Anyways, card sketch number 134. Okay, let's just pop on down to my desktop here. Hello, Felicia. All right, card sketch. Like I say, always when I do a card sketch, I'm hoping that this is creating give you inspiration to create a card of your own using this sketch. Remember that I do draw names for my mystery and my card sketch challenge, and I randomly draw from each one. And basically, if you live in Canada, I give away product. And if you live outside of Canada, I can give away a tutorial. So make sure that you do enter in on these things. Now you need to enter in on my card, my stamping group. So just make sure there's a link down below that you put it there. Hello, Susan and Linda and Betty. Wow. Okay. So we got half from outside of Canada and half from inside of Canada, and that's all great. Remember to enter in, that way I can make sure that I can draw your name. So with this thing here, you can obviously tell that I've used the tailored tags on here. But getting back to this, I always mention the card base, and I mentioned the finished card size. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and yes, it's in imperial. And then I've got a card base that's 4 by 5 1/4, which is very standard. And then when I go and I say about these two tags, one is 2 by 3 1/2, which would be this shorter one, and 2 by 4. So what we're going to do is, oh my goodness, did I not bring my the stamp set? Well, actually, I'm not even using a stamp set for this particular one. But I am using the spruced up outline dies. I love this. As of this morning, I'm not sure which one of these are actually retiring. I mean, they're retiring. I don't know if they're gone. And I'm also using the celebration tags. I'm just using an element from there. So let me bring in my stuff that I'm going to do to make this card. So you can see I am doing a very unorthodox colored card. I like doing these. I like throwing a bit of a throwing it out there where it's a little wild and crazy. So I've used the whimsical embossing folder. Like I say, this is retiring too. I'm not sure if it's still available, but honestly, like I say, things are selling out so quick. So if there's anything that you're wanting from that last chance in the clearance rack, make sure that you basically get in there and get it now. I always say that when we go and we say things like that, we want you to get it sooner than later. Okay, so I've also used this in color designer series paper. This is the one with the polka dots and the plaid on the back. They have two of them there. So, all right, so this is the size. Like I say, I've got lots of little elements over here. So this is the size here. Like on this sketch, it shows designer series paper. Hello, Sarah. No, Linda, aren't they wild colors? But you know what? I do have a friend that loves these colors, but this isn't her card. But in any event, it's all good. All right, so this is actually 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We want to fold into the mountain. I know that's not the normal way to do it, but we've broken down the cardstock, and that gives us the even base there. So in any event, we'll just go ahead and use that. And that was my thick basic white. And I have this here, and I'm going to put that on there. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Now, I could use the deboss side or the embossed side. I like both sides. This is really unorthodox, so let's use the deboss side. Yeah, well, I usually go to very muted, but let me tell you, I do like dramatic colors. Black and white and gold. Black, very vanilla and gold. I don't even think I've made a card with those. I usually make one of those at least once a year. So, like I say, I've used the deboss side of this whimsical one. I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And I've used these dies here. And these are the small and the large dies. And when we cut them out, I don't know, when we do cut them, what happens when you use one of these dies is it cuts the center part and it cuts the other part out. So we have that. I have these here. These are, like I say, the tailored made tags. And all I did was just cut this about 1/2 inch off on the one side there. I cut out a black snowflake and a polka dotted snowflake. And that, like I say, is from the Celebration tag dies. I know this is retiring, but not the stamp set that goes along with it. So go figure, right? All right, so let's see. What else do I want to do? I've cut this out with the polka dots out of this paper as well. And let's see what we've got here. Now, what I want to do is, I think I'm going to go and let's go ahead and put the ribbon and such on here. So I've got the polished pink ribbon. So I'm going to put that through both of them. And actually, I want it to kind of go like this. So let me just go ahead and just put a bit of seal on here. And then we've got that where it's going to. Let's see. Just like so. And then that's going to give us that. And then I'm just going to put this polished pink through. And I'm going to tie this off. Now, this is that iridescent twine. And honestly, this stuff is retiring as well. Like I say, I didn't check anything this morning. I got busy, carried away getting ready for our card class on Monday. And one of my last ones that I'm doing through the city, I did a series of 3 card classes. So just trying to get ready for those because I have our team party tomorrow and lots of things happening. All right. And I don't know if that's going to stay tight. So I think what I'll do is I will turn around, and that's one of the few that you didn't get, eh, Felicia? Yeah. Which one? The spruced up one? I love this. I honestly, I've made some cards, and I think the cards that I've made with this, I really am impressed with the cards. I like these dies. The ornaments themselves are very nice as well. Like I say, I don't know if they're gone or not. All right, so I'm going to want to cut that off, and I do not know where. Oh, I put them right here. This spruced up, yeah, it's really nice. I did one in Evening Evergreen and Gold, and I really like how it turned out. Actually, the city class is going to do one of those themselves. All right. Now, I could have embossed on there, but I didn't. So we have that going like that. And then I have, let's see, this is a very, very plain card there. This has an image there. So this is what I'm going to use for my image. I'm going to go and I'm going to use one of my little tiny dimensionals. And I'm going to put that on the back of this pink one. And then I'm going to offset this on here. And I think what I'll do is I'll put this on after I've got this all together. Whoops, that's not quite offset enough. So is everybody getting ready for Christmas? I don't think I'll ever be ready, but you know, that's the way it is. So, you know what? I'm just going to put that on there. Yeah, I'm going away on Thursday. I'm trying to get some pre-recorded. I'm trying to pre-record my sketches and my technique classes. Okay. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and put some of these on here. So I should have probably used adhesive sheets, but I'm just going to go and I'm going to glue this here, and I'm going to let it set so it won't ooze out. So let's see. It's not coming out very good. So I'm just going to let that set, and we're going to do the same with the back, the black. So with this one, I'll be able to see the glue. Okay, and I'm just going to let that set. And then I'm going to, I think I'll use, I'm not sure which one of those I'm going to use on the bottom. And then I should have a black strip, and I do. So what I can do is I can figure out exactly what kind of a sentiment I want on there. You know, this is not one that you're really going to say Merry Christmas or anything like that to. So I think I'll grab this one. And this is the Kindest Gnomes. This is retiring, but not the dies. So figure out why they're not retiring. So I'm going to use this Warm Wishes here. And we're just going to that on there. And of course, because we have it's black, we're going to have to emboss it. So come in with my, I'm hoping that that's straight. And I'm just going to put this on here. I've got to kind of go off to the side here so that I can see through the camera. Been having issues with my camera shutting off because people have phoned, and that's only because I couldn't get the setting. With the new update with the iPhone, you always seem to have issues with something. So now I think I figured out how it works, but we'll see. As soon as I figure this out, they'll probably change it again, right? All right, so I'm just going to take this. Okay, I was going to blow and it was going to go right into that embossing. Okay, there's a little bit there on the W, so I'm just going to come in with a brush. I just have some paint brushes here. Looks like that's, you know, if I play too much with it, I'm going to probably ruin it. Pink and black, look, they do look sharp together, don't they? Well, my friend used to decorate her tree in pink. And her studio, her stamp studio is all in pink and black. So I'm just heating that up. All right, so now we can go ahead and start finishing this. So we've got all that. So this is going to go here. Now, where's that? The sentiment is going to go across here, just like that. And you know, I could maybe even make that a little shorter, but I think what I need to do now is I need to put these on. Let's just take that off. I'm going to just put this one right about there. And you know what? I better put this down right now. All right. Let's just go and put that just like that. We're going to have to trim this off a little bit. Just, well, you know what? That isn't glued there. So let me go and just put some glue on there. Just like that. Let's go ahead and put this one. That's the one thing about these dies. They're a little flimsy. I'm just going to put that down there. And then I can pop this one up right about there. And you know, I'm going to have to do it on the angle that it's on. Come in with my glue dot, I mean my dimensionals. So it looks like I'm not using that black, but I could also, if I want, I could put that black on the inside of the card, and I think that's what I'll do. So just like that. We want to bring in the warm wishes. So I'm going to come in with my black dimensionals because it's a black piece of cardstock. Oops. And I'm just going to actually do it up to about here, and then the rest can be glued because I don't want it to be an uneven. I want it to dip down. So let's just put some glue on this part here. There we go. Just going to put that up there. There we go. And you know, I'm thinking what would be best. I have these dots, and these are the matte black dots. And they're in from the annual catalog. We're going black. We might as well go here. But let me put this tree into the center, into the inside first. Just like that. Now let's put these dots on. Okay, one here. And then we can put another one here. Now, what I think it needs is something there. So I know this is an uneven number, but I'm going to go put that on the front. And I think you don't even really see that it's 4 of those dots on there. I just broke a rule, didn't I? Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to cut these off. There we go. There. So there's my card for today. And this is the card sketch, number 134. This card sketch will be posted at 10:45, so that you can follow along with it. Let's see. I'm just going to go back in and see what. Great. Hello, Patricia. Thank you. So yeah, kind of a fun card, kind of something a little bit different. And whoever receives it, well, hopefully they like pink and black. In any event, that's what we're doing. All right, so what's happening? Let's see. Tomorrow, my teen party. Oh my goodness, I'm really looking forward to that. What a great community with Stampin' Up. I have a few things, a few surprises lined up for them. And also on Monday, join me at 11 o'clock Pacific time. I'll be doing either a fancy fold or doing a 3D project, possibly even another gift card. I'm not sure. And then again, Tuesday for my technique. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you will join in on the challenges, because it's always great to get free stuff, right? In any event, you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.